Hey there, everybody. Robert Taylor with Wonderscape Creations, um, coming out with a channel update announcement. I did want to briefly do a shout out for my Patreon subscribers, despite this being an unofficial video. Um, so, because things are rapidly rolling up and I'm rapidly getting more requests and surprisingly getting Patreon supporters faster than I had anticipated, I'm having to rebalance my work life, which is perfectly fine. So from this point on, you will be getting anything involving ACF, the ACF New Learner Series. All that will be happening on Tuesdays. With Wednesdays being anything from the general education series, which is generally YouTube videos for the wiki, along with community requests also being on Wednesdays. Now, if I don't have any requests, then obviously I'll get an additional 1 or 2 videos from the new learners series added in there on Wednesdays. So Tuesdays and Wednesdays will be completely focused on Ascent Combat Framework. Once we're done with Ascent Combat Framework, obviously we'll get to the Ascent tool set for things like dialogue and quests. And then eventually into the UI stuff. Fridays will be dedicated to my new World Builder series, where we will start with creating a landscape material, that will then go into PCG to decorate your large world utilizing PCG. And then after that, we will quickly go back to materials, but this time making a universal material for your static meshes. That way you can make everything that comes from different sources at least have similarities to help make your world blend together better. And then after that, obviously, that means that we'll have to dig into things like universal wind, because if they all have the same static mesh as the parent, that means, static mesh material as the parent, that means we can have universal wind, which makes things great for your world. Following that, we will then go into World Creator 3, showing how I make height maps and whatnot from there. Once done with that, we will then go into the landmass plugin, where I will show how to utilize height maps within the plugin. Unfortunately, I will not be going over my blueprint that I created to communicate with it, as that will be sold in my asset store. But I do want to make sure everyone understands how these tools work, because everything I am doing will wind up being in the Unreal Marketplace. Now, when it comes to the materials that we're going to be making, obviously there's going to be some hand-holding, but not a lot. I'm helping you develop your skills with tools. I'm not creating a finished product for you. So we'll literally be making sure that you have everything you need to be able to make this landscape material and much, much more. So everyone needs to understand, when this series starts, it's not going to end up with some large, lavish auto material. We will be making one so that we can then get into PCG. It'll be something similar to this. I'll still also add a snow top. So there'll be something. There just won't be 3 slope layers, because you can see this grass is a little dirtier, a little darker. There's actually a 3rd slope that stops at this height. We won't be doing that. It'll just be grass, dirt, cliff with a snow cap. So thank you guys for watching. If you are wanting to join my Patreon, this will help me to continue to balance out when and how many videos of each get released each week. Obviously, you can see here that I have it separated between Ascent and World Building. World Buildings stops at $10, because I haven't decided to do the support for the World Building. If there are people that do want that tier to be placed, um, I will add it. I just need to be notified that they would like to have one-on-one help, because that's what the higher tiers are for time periods of one-on-one help. So thank you guys for watching. Please join my Patreon if you want to continue to support my work, or if you're needing any help with anything involving Ascent Combat Framework or world building. Thank you, and have an amazing day and week.